If it's your very first time here on this channel, welcome. This channel is all about growth in the 360 photo booth industry. Now, I started this channel when I first got my 360 photo booth back in late January, and ever since I've been posting videos about my 360 photo booth journey. These videos are filled with information, do's and don'ts, and all that great stuff. So I'm glad you are here. This is not by mistake. The algorithm has brought you here, and it's not a mistake, so embrace it. Big shout outs to all the new 360 photo booth operators, and another big shout out to all the new viewers jumping in out of curiosity about what is the 360 photo booth industry. Can I make decent money? Can I make a living off of the 360 photo booth business? These are all great questions. Speaking of questions, today's video is going to consist of us going over questions from the members that I seen questions posted on YouTube, and I seen these questions posted on Instagram, and these are some of the most popular questions. So I'm going to go ahead and answer them right now. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, so I try to get as organized as possible because there's a lot of information coming through this week. But let's go ahead and jump on to question number one. Let's go ahead and double click right here. Question says, this is from Henry. He says, shouts out to Latin America. By the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but we made it out to Latin America, Africa, and the United Kingdom and the UK. The channel is growing, and it's a beautiful thing. It's like we got so many people interested in the same industry, and this is a beautiful thing. But let's go ahead and read this question from Henry. It says, Buenos días, amigos. Soy de Latinoamérica. Me encanta tu canal de YouTube. Fabricamos una cabina 360 nosotros mismos. Tus videos sin de gran ayuda. Muchos éxitos. If you guys don't know Spanish, hang in there with us. Let's go ahead and continue reading. It says, ¿hay algún software que se pueda utilizar que sea más simple? Aquí en Latinoamérica es muy costoso y sería bueno saber si conoces alguna opción que nosotros podemos utilizar acá. Excelentes tus videos, continúa así. Aquí lamentablemente no podemos comprar una cabina profesional, pero la que hicimos quedó bastante chévere. So Henry is asking, by the way, thank you, Henry, for reaching out. Muchas gracias, amigo, muchos saludos. Henry is asking that, is there an application that they can use that's much more affordable? And the answer right now is, I'm looking. Estoy buscando una aplicación. I'm looking for an application that's a bit more economical. Una solución, una aplicación que se pueda usar, que sea más económica, más barata. Right now, I understand, guys, that Touchpix, Snappic, and some of the bigger apps, they're crazy expensive, especially if you live in different part of the country where it's the currency, right? The lifestyle is different as far as the cost of living goes. So I completely understand. Henry, thank you for reaching out. I'm still trying to get a deal with either Snappic or Touchpix. So right now, at this very moment, I don't have an application that's very affordable, because that would be the first thing I share with you guys, because I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. All right, that's going to be question number one. Let's go ahead and jump into question number two. Question number two is comes from Nash Camacho. Hi, David. I've been learning so much from your videos. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you'll be able to clarify. I noticed on your budget, on one of your videos, you listed insurance. Would an LLC not suffice? Question mark. I'm wanting to start a business, and well, I filed and registered my business. Was that an unnecessary move? Question mark. Should I have just gotten insurance? Question mark. Okay, so this question has three questions built in. So it says, I noticed your budget. Would an LLC not suffice? Okay, so an LLC is a limited liability company, which means that if something happened, right? Something happened where someone got hurt by your 360 photo booth, or you were going to a location in your company car and you got in a car accident. Basically, the other person cannot come after your personal assets and your company. A limited liable company means that you're only liable, and it's limited for what you're liable for. It's a limited liable company. That's an LLC. Depending on what state you live, there's going to be a different fee for that registration. Now, say for example, someone did get hurt on your photo booth, or one of your equipment fell on top of them and hurt them. If they decide to come after you, they can only sue your business. They can't sue you because you are separate from your LLC. So they can only come after your business. That's what an LLC is. So I'm glad you filed under an LLC, because also being an LLC now, when it comes to taxes, and I'm not a tax expert, but I can tell you I'm an LLC as well, and you're going to get a lot more tax write-offs. So LLC does definitely have its benefits. And I'm wanting to start a business as well, and I felt as a registered my business, was that an unnecessary move? No, that was a great move. A lot of people don't become an LLC till later on when their business actually starts generating money. So once you start making maybe over $40,000 a year, it would be a good idea to move your business to an LLC. Now, if you could start off as an LLC right away, it's great, because you never know when an incident or an accident might happen. And like I said, an LLC is a way to protect your personal assets, whether you have homes, property, vehicle. Those types of assets are protected when you set up your business as an LLC. And then Nash, he asked, should I have gotten insurance? Well, the truth is, I always recommend that you guys start off with insurance. And I made a video how I got insurance through Thimble, and it's only about $50 a month, and I believe is a $1 million liable general liability insurance. So for example, say something did happen, an accident happens, and the customer got hurt by my 360 photo booth, or one of my lights fell on top of their head. Whatever, things happen all the time. Accidents is just a way of life, right? Well, if I have insurance, one, the insurance is going to cover my equipment. Two, if someone gets hurt by my equipment, my insurance is going to pay for their the medical cost and any type of compensation they're trying to seek out. Your insurance is going to cover that. And then your LLC remains pretty much untouched because you have insurance, right? But if you don't have insurance and you have an LLC, they can still come after you, but now you don't have insurance, but they can still come after your business, and you would have to pay, and then there would have to be a settlement. I'm not a lawyer either, but this is just very general information, barely scratching the surface of what it means to have an LLC, and also if you should consider getting insurance for your photo booth business. I recommend both. Totally recommend both. So I hope this Nash Camacho answers your question. Let's go ahead and jump into question number 3. This was a great question, by the way, guys. That's one of the things that I was thinking too. Like, am I going to form this as an LLC? And because I have other businesses, I do know how many benefits an LLC has. Let's go ahead and jump into question number 3. It says, hello, Lami, why do you subscribe? There's a question right here. Okay, here we go in the bottom. Lami wrote, what would you recommend on focus on getting? Right now, I have gotten a 360 photo booth, and I plan to get the light stanchions and props. Do you think that would be sufficient to create a good experience for the client? I plan to use my iPhone and iPad. First of all, I love the fact that you are fixated on how you're going to make it a memorable experience for the client, because this is what it's truly about. It's about making a memorable moment for the client, so the client is left with that emotion and that thought and that memory when they think of your business. So this is the perfect way to get 5 stars on Google, get 5 stars on Yelp, is always looking after the client. And life in general, if you guys think about your clients first, if you guys think about the people first, you will become successful. Because if you're just thinking of money, think about it at the end of the day, who has the money? People have the money. So focus on people. People are the ones that move, hold, and spend the money, okay? So to answer your question, it says what you should get first, right? So I personally think that always try to set your 360 photo booth up to a point where you're able to record great quality videos, which means that whatever you're using to record your video for your 360 photo booth, that device should be the best device you could possibly have, because that device is going to capture those videos. And one, you don't want shaky, blurry videos. You want HD videos. You want your videos to come out stable and clean, because remember, you guys are a production company. You guys own a 360 photo booth. You guys produce content. So remember, you are a production company that should have the best recording equipment. So to answer your question, Lami, I would say if you have a good phone already, like an iPhone 11 and up, I would probably say definitely get the lights, because I would say most of the events take place at night. So you're definitely going to need good lighting to produce good videos. So that's what I would do. I would focus on the lights first. Stanchions are a big deal, because stanchions block off and also deter small children from trying to run towards the photo booth when they see it in motion. And props, of course. But if I was able to go from pick between lights, stanchions, and props, the order that I would buy them in would be, I would get the lights, the stanchions, and then the props. Because you can act as stanchions, right? You can kind of like patrol and make sure that no one's coming towards the 360 photo booth while it's in motion. And remember, guys, always keep your eye on your 360 photo booth when it's in motion. Always. There's no excuses. And yeah, to answer your question, there you have it. That's what I would do. Great question, by the way. Let's go ahead and jump into the other question here. What question are we on now? 1, 2, 3, fourth question. Here we go. Let's jump into this one. This is from Cesar Huerta. Hey David, I follow your channel and subscribe. That I mentioned that. Thank you. I have a question regarding the Apple TV mirror. Why would I need an Apple 4K TV if my Pioneer Smart TV 4K allows me to mirror with my iPhone? Hey Caesar, so that's actually pretty cool, man. Hey, you have a nice TV, bro. My TV is not a smart TV, so I definitely started off with an Apple TV because I didn't want to upgrade to a smart TV. And so I've been using the Apple TV since the very, very beginning of my 360 photo booth business. It says, well, would you need an Apple 4K? I just want to make sure I don't overspend on items I don't need. Okay, good point. It might be because it's a higher quality, less lag, some Apple. So here's the thing. When you have your Apple phone and it's connected to your Apple TV, the communication between those devices is very enriched, and the bandwidth and everything else is going to give you a better quality. Now, if you have a TV and it has a built-in feature where you can mirror your phone information onto the TV, then there's really no reason to go buy an Apple TV, because you can simply have your phone already connected to the integrated system that your TV has and mirror that. That's going to save you money. But one thing you want to do is compare the two. So what I told Caesar was, Caesar, since your TV is already a smart TV and you can mirror whatever's going on your phone to your TV, what you should do is you should still buy the Apple TV and compare it. And if there's no big difference after comparing it for a few minutes and having it running, then you can just return your Apple 4K TV and just keep using your built-in TV feature that allows you to mirror, meaning you don't have to spend money on an Apple TV. So I hope that answers your question, Caesar. This was another solid, great question. All right. Let's see, these guys, you got to keep these questions coming. These questions are amazing. All right, bought at factory price. Let's see this here. Donnell Tennyson, you humbled me with the Tupac clip. LOL. That was a strong. Yeah, Tupac is such a strong human being, man. His work still haunts us. It still blesses us in a way, man. Like, so it says, thank you for all of your content and really building this community up. And if it wasn't for you, I would have paid double for my booth. All right, cool. So let's see. I will go and appreciate you guys. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, I bought mine at factory price. I saved lots of money, and to this day people ask me if they can get a hold of my supplier. And every video that I make, I'm always going to put my supplier's information, where I bought my 360 photo booth from, in the description. So that's for you guys. And like I said, if I can save you money, if I can save you time, if I can save you headaches, then this channel is doing its thing. This is the purpose of this channel, is to help you guys in your 360 photo booth venture. So let's continue to grow your business, baby. Let's go. All right, next question, render time. Let's go ahead and click on this one. Kobe asks, question, after I set up the event and take a video, it takes almost a minute on finishing screen, entirely too long. How do I minimize that time? Is it Wi-Fi, or is it because I am on a free trial right now? Please help. All right, damn, that's actually another really good question. Now, from my experience with Touchpix, here's the thing. I have an iPhone 11, and I have an iPhone SE second generation that came out in 2020. The main phone that I use for all of my events is the iPhone 12 mini, and I have an iPad, an older iPad, I think an iPad 4th generation. Now, it's a combination of two things, guys. And this is when I'm setting up my Touchpix event. This is why on that video, and it's all these things that I'm going over are things that I already posted, created a video just for you guys. So please use those videos to your advantage. Now, when you're making a Touchpix event, the more information you put in it, you know, the overlay, all the features in the overlay, the MP3 song, and all the extra effects that you add to it, that's gonna increase the amount of time it takes to render that video, finalize it, and then show it either on your phone or on your external screen so that the client can download it. To answer your question, Kobe, it's a combination of one, your data, where you're at. If your phone has very little data, it's gonna take a while, it's gonna lag. If your phone has an older processor, because it's processing all those bits of information and it's applying all those effects and filters, your phone is working and your data is working. So it's a combination of your processor and data. The reason I know this is because I have plenty of experience where I can tell you that where I'm in an area where I have Wi-Fi and I'm using my iPhone 12 mini, it only takes like maybe 20 seconds and the video is completely downloaded, and it's about a 28 to 30 second video. So yes, I think that might be the issue you're having is, one, you're in an area where you don't have good data, good internet connection, and two, you might be using an older device with an older processor. So that's something to think about, guys. And this is why I meant earlier that if you have money and you're ready to upgrade your 360 photo booth, one of the things you should upgrade first, like I said, is whatever your device you're using to capture those videos, okay? Because the faster the processor, the faster the turnaround, the faster the rendering time of that clip, and the more videos you get to produce for your client. All right, I like that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Next question, shipping time. See, one of a kind yard signs. It has a nice little rhyme to it. It says, "Hey, I found you on YouTube. How long did it take for shipping to get your 360 photo booth?" Okay, that's a good question. So I'm actually going to show you guys right now. I was able to find this information, and I have my right here. Okay, cool. This brings back memories when I first started, like how my 360 photo booth journey started, and when I got my booth and all the emotions that were going through my heart, not to mention the butterflies I had in my stomach, and just there was times where I would doubt. You know, I think that we all go through that point in our lives, whether it's a relationship or a business venture, where we, you know, doubt kind of like settles in, and we just got to shake it off, and we either got to meditate or pray, and just have faith that no matter what happens, everything's gonna be all right. So as you guys can see right down here, on January 11th, look at this angel number right here. I sent the payment, right? The payment went through, was completed. I paid this much for my 100 centimeter booth. You guys might be paying a little less than I paid. So if that's the case, you guys, I'm not mad. I'm glad you guys are saving money. This is the whole point, save you guys some money. As you guys can see, so I posted my payment on the January 11th, and then my booth shipped to Los Angeles, California on January the 31st, which means it took about 2 weeks, and that's it, 2 weeks. And Cindy says that they're trying to dedicate a logistics line that's going to allow us, 360 photo booth community, to receive our 360 photo booths between 10 business days. So this is good news, and I hope this answers your questions. And also, this right here shows you guys proof that I went forward and that I actually bought a 360 photo booth, 100 centimeter 60 photo booth, and that it actually shipped to my location in about 2 weeks, about 10 business days, right? So cool. That answers that question with the shipping time. And while we're talking about the shipping time, just know too that if you guys buy from the same factory where I bought my 100 centimeter booth, they do offer a warranty as well. If you guys can see here, a 2-year warranty after shipment. Any parts are broken, caused not by human factor, the seller will deliver by. So basically, they're saying that if the parts on your 360 photo booth end up being defective, they'll go ahead and ship you those replacement parts or fix that issue for you, which is great because it's 2 years. And also keep in mind that once you get your 360 photo booth and you positioned your business correctly, you can start getting bookings within the first couple of weeks. So within a month, you can already have 2 to 3 bookings. And what I love about buying directly from the factory, is that because you're getting the 360 photo booth at such a low price that, one, you're able to make your money back much faster. That's ROI, return on your investment. And two, say for example, you make all of your money and something happens in life where you realize, I don't want to move, or I can't move forward with my 360 photo booth business. What's great is that you made your money back, and now you can sell your 360 photo booth at close to retail price, which means you can make money on the item that you purchased because you bought basically at wholesale price. So that's another thing to kind of consider. Okay, so that was for shipping, and then let's go ahead and move on to this question right here. All right, let's see. Hi, I found you on YouTube and you inspired me to start this business. I have a question I'm hoping you could help with, which is, do I need to get a separate iPhone for the guests to use with the booth, or can they use their own phone for the booth? Okay, yeah, sweet. So to answer your question, you are the operator, you are the production business. They hired you to get great videos, record great videos of their event. So you should be using your iPhone or your device, your recording device, because your device is the one that's going to have the software application needed to have these cool videos that have these cool effects that the people pay for. So to answer your question, it would be you who provides the phone for the footage. Of course, if you want to, you can put the customer's phone on the spinning arm and get a video of them, but it's going to be just a 360 video with no effects and none of the cool production layers that go into it. Okay, to answer your question, so yes, you would definitely be using your phone because your phone is the one that has the tools, the production, and all the effects. This is how to add music. Let's go ahead and open this app here by Patrick. It says, I'm still finding it hard to add songs and the person picture it. I don't mind if you can call me on your free time. I will love it. Thanks. To work me, I will love it. Thanks. Okay. So what Patrick is asking is, he's still having a hard time adding music. I actually made a video because Patrick and a few others were wondering how to add a song to your event on Touchpix. And and a lot of you guys watched that video, and I got a lot of likes on that video, and that shows me that a lot of you guys actually took advantage of me creating that video on how to get a song, download a song from YouTube, right? And then format it into an MP3 and then use a trimming software to make the song about 30 seconds long. So Patrick, I'm sure you watched that video by now. So that, to answer your question, we have a video on this channel regarding how to add the song to your Touchpix event. So that way when the video finalizes and it's a done product and the client is watching it, whatever song they selected is going to be playing in the background. Okay guys, let's go ahead and open this one right over here. This is one question that has 5 questions by Danielle. Okay. It says, hello, I watched almost all of your videos. Almost all of your videos? Why not all the videos? Just kidding. Hello, I watched almost all of your videos on YouTube, and I'm so grateful for what you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please help me answer the following questions. Who did you use to put your logo on your 360 photo booth? The same factory location where you buy it from, Cindy's going to ask you what logo would you like to use. You can send them your logo, and I made my logo on Canva. It's really easy to make a logo on Canva. So when you buy your 360 photo booth with Cindy, they put the logo on there for you for free. It's as part of the product and the part of the service. Question number 2, please provide me with Cindy's info. Like I said, guys, on every video that I put out, I'm always going to put Cindy's information in the bottom because I want you guys to get your 360 photo booth business started right away. So that's information that I'm going to continue plugging into these videos right in the description section right there. If you guys contact Cindy, tell her David sent you, or that you found about her business on YouTube, and that way you can get a discount on top of saving money just from buying directly from the factory. Now it says number 3, do I need a sharing station? We talked about this before, guys. It's nice to have a sharing station, but you don't need it. It's not necessary to have a 360 photo booth business and have a sharing station. You don't need it. The answer is no, you don't need a sharing station in the very beginning. You just don't. You can use your phone for the event as your sharing station, because as soon as the video finishes, adding all the effects, it's going to generate, it's going to be on your gallery in your phone as a finished product, and you can just send it as a text message or airdrop it, which is much faster. If you airdrop it, it only takes a few seconds. Number 3, no, that we already answered number 3. Part of number 3. And what is that exactly? Okay, so we went over the sharing station. I made a video, guys, when I went over my entire setup, and I went over what a iPad sharing station is, or what a sharing station is in general. The video is also available for you guys to watch. Do I need a TV like the one you have? Nope. No, you don't need a TV like the one I have in the very beginning if you're getting started. Now, if you have a TV in your living room, if you have TV in your bedroom, you can always use that TV. That way you don't have to go and buy another TV. The TV is nice because it gives the client, it gives them a live stream of what's going on when they're being recorded in the 360 photo booth. So it's just part of a better looking presentation / setup. But do you need it? Nope, you don't need it at all. In fact, all you really need when you order your 360 photo booth, all you really need, like I said, is a decent recording phone, your photo booth that you already have, and the application, the 360 photo booth application. Most of us have been working with Touchpix. More on Touchpix later, guys, so stay tuned. All right. So yes, you don't need a TV like mine. Let's see. By the way, I noticed sometimes Best Buy has really good deals on TVs. Like last time I seen like a 50-inch TV for like $300. So keep an eye on that. Question number 4. How much do you charge your customers for 360 photo booth? All right, let's go on my website. Let's see what David has going on his website. Let's see how much I'm charging for my 360 photo booth. Go ahead here. Let me go ahead and enter. I'm going to go down to pricing and booking and scroll down. All right, Canary Capital Rentals for an hourly rate, I'm charging $2.99. For 2 hours, I'm charging $5.99. For 3 hours, I'm charging $7.99. This is going to change depending on where you live, how much competition there is, and just getting to know your demographics, how much you're willing to pay. So you guys got to get a feel for your demographics, kind of a feel for your client base. So this is how much I'm charging, because in my area, people will pay this amount of money. I recently added cold sparkles to my packages, which is another real cool feature. When you guys are pricing your 360 photo booth service, make sure you guys always have like a little bullet point where it shows the client, the potential client, everything that's going to come included within that package. Because remember, most of these people that are ordering from you or they're calling for prices, they've never booked a 360 photo booth session before, or rental service. So you as an operator, also 360 photo booth business owner, you need to educate them on what exactly it is, the process, and all that great stuff. And if you go to my website, you guys can always grab any information you find useful and use it for your website or social media. Please do that whenever you guys want. All right. Okay, so that wraps it up for these questions right here. And these are some of the pictures some of you guys sent me. Because remember that every single month I'm going to be giving out a U200 light. What's a U200 light? This is a U200 light right here. This right here is basically an upgraded light that you can put on your 360 photo booth, and it doesn't need any cables. The battery is integrated. And recently I was thinking, I want to continue helping you guys out as much as I can, not just with videos, but little cool gifts like this. All you guys have to do is go on my Instagram and send me a screenshot of your purchase. That way I can know you are a solid 360 photo booth owner and you're jumping into the business, and this will get you into the drawing that I'm having every single month for the rest of the year, where I am going to be giving you guys either a U200 light, or let's jump over here, or a talent cell. I thought of either giving one of the, so it basically whoever wins this month, you will have the option. I'll leave it up to you whether you want the talent cell rechargeable battery, which makes your 360 photo booth pretty much wireless. You'll be able to use your 360 photo booth out in the field, out in the park, anywhere, because you no longer need an outlet for your 360 photo booth. This right here will give you a little over 3 hours of usage when you have it connected to your 360 photo booth. Okay, so you guys are gonna have the option to either have one of these, or I can send you guys one of these. Last month's winner was L. Davis. Congrats. All right, let's continue. See. Keep putting in work. I see the main goal you have in mind. Don't lose sight. Community will build slowly but surely. Amen. Amen to that, guys. The community has grown a lot. Just looking at the statistics and going over the analytics is something that I really pay attention to, because it's basically telling me the better you communicate with your audience, the more your audience will be tuned in. And what I'm seeing is within 1 month, guys, we got over 300 subscribers. 300 people joined the community within 30 days. And that to me is truly amazing. It's a huge blessing. And I don't want to get emotional about it, but God, thank you. Thank you. See, these are people that submitted their hey, look, so I'm not going to say who this is, but this individual has ordered a 100 centimeter booth as well. They were entered into the contest, but they paid $2,200 for theirs. Guys, remember, this channel is to help you guys and help you save money as well. So when you guys are ready to make a purchase, what I always recommend anyone to do in any situation, whether you're buying a car or you're going to be buying any type of product, always look around, shop around at least 3 places. So for example, say for example, you contact Cindy, right? The factory where I bought my 100 centimeter photo booth from. You contact Cindy, you get a price, you mention either David or YouTube, and you get a discount on top of that price. Keep that price in mind and call around to see if you can get it cheaper or if you're getting a fair price. That's important for you guys to do, okay? And like I said, it comes with a 2-year warranty. So I'm going to leave this video at that because I got more videos coming for you guys. I'm going to keep it going with the videos. I really want you guys to continue contributing by hitting me up with questions. If you guys come across a question on the thread line in the comment box and you guys feel you can answer it, remember, you guys are a 360 photo booth business owners now. So if you have experience, go ahead and answer that question for that other individual who's barely jumping in, because this is what the channel is about. It's about helping each other, right? So this is going to show you that now you have experience and now you can help somebody else. So please do that, subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.